I spent 50,000 renminbi at a village scrapyard to buy an abandoned Audi A6. As a result, the whole village mocked me for being a sucker. They said this dilapidated, long-neglected car wasn't even worth taking for free, and that spending 50,000 on it meant I had completely lost my mind. To be fair, they weren't entirely wrong. The dashboard was lit up with fault lights, the interior was worn and aging, the roof leaked like crazy, and there was a foul stench reeking inside the cabin. Not to mention, the paintwork had long lost its luster. But I knew this was the closest I would ever get to owning a luxury sedan, and if I missed it, I'd never get another chance. So, ignoring my family's objections, I prepared to give it a ground-up, total restoration. I wanted to see for myself if I could turn 50,000 into hundreds of thousands in value, or if I just threw that 50,000 down the drain. Let's start teardown. Stripping the engine bay accessories. Did you blink? You missed the engine removal if you did. Never mind the interior for now, let's continue removing the exterior panels. Don't forget the entire wiring harness. The chassis is completely stripped down. All of this was caused by the leaks. There are also signs of rust inside the shell. First, vacuum out the debris inside the shell. Then apply a pre-wash foam cleaner. Scrub away the stubborn stains. Finally, rinse it down with clean water. After drying it off, use dry ice blasting to remove the interior sound deadening. The extreme cold of the dry ice makes the bitumen hard, brittle, and lose its adhesion. This allows the frozen chunks to be easily peeled right off the body panels. This call the cops, starting the dip stripping process. Paint stripping complete. Now for the e-coating. This process requires degreasing, rinsing, phosphating, electrophoretic coating, rinsing, and baking. Only after this complete cycle can the body get lifetime grade rust protection. This is exactly why factory paint doesn't rust for decades, while aftermarket repairs are prone to rusting. It's all in the foundational process. The e-coat layer completely seals out rain, moisture, and road salt corrosion. The e-coating is finished. Finally, it goes into the oven to bake. Next up, preparing the BASF Glasurit waterborne paint. Spray evenly inside and outside the body shell to recreate that factory fresh new car look. Applying 2 coats of base coat ensures an even, rich color saturation, better coverage, and a much finer finish texture. The engine bay needs to be thoroughly sprayed too. Can't miss the 4 doors, hood, and trunk lid either. Spraying the second layer of base coat, followed by 2 layers of high solid clear coat. This gives the paint film exceptional hardness, a deep, brilliant gloss, scratch resistance, and anti-aging properties, protecting the base coat layer for a long time. Moving on to rebuilding the engine. First, remove the external accessories. Separating the engine and transmission. The engine teardown is complete. Ultrasonic cleaning. All clean now. Starting the engine reassembly. Torquing the bolts and replacing the pistons with a brand new set. Installing the new piston rings. Piston rings are all installed. Installed. With the engine put together, time to clean the transmission. There are no major issues, so a full rebuild isn't necessary. Just wash away the residual grime with clean water. Cleaning is finished. The interior components have been restored. Starting with laying down the insulation pads. Insulation is done. Reassembling the interior. Getting ready to reinstall the undercarriage components. Mounting the rear subframe assembly. Installing the fuel tank. Rinsing off the remaining dirt. Reinstalling the engine package. Topping off all vehicle fluids. First start test. Installing the exterior body panels. Reinstalling all the glass windows. Running a simulated water leak test to ensure everything is perfectly sealed and watertight. Let's see the final results. Was this 50,000 thrown down the drain, or did it turn into a multi-100,000 look? You guys decide in the comments section below.